Hi guys. Um, there is not going to be a vlog today because it is already 2 o'clock in the afternoon almost. I have not filmed one single time today at all. And a lot has happened. Um, so, but I'm not going to get into that because it's with my grandmother and I don't want to put her business out on the internet. Just, pray for her that she'll be feeling better because she's not feeling good right now. But she's getting taken care of. And so I've just been here trying to keep myself busy and trying not to think about things because it'll make me anxious and stuff. So yeah. But in that thinking and sitting here by myself, I realized that Miss Hope is 10 weeks old today. And I figured I would do a little bit of an update. So if this is the first time you're watching my channel, hi, my name is Emily. And on May 20th, 2018, I brought home a miniature red golden doodle, and it is my hope that she is a service dog in training right now, and it is my hope that in about 2 years' time that she'll be my fully trained service dog. And now, service dog training never ends. It's important to keep up on established skills, but her in-training phase will be over in about 2 years. Right now, she's in training, and right now she is 10 weeks old, and I figured I would do an update. So as I said, her name is Hope, and if you want a story behind her name, there's a video on that. I did a whole video on that. And then she is a miniature red golden doodle, and she's absolutely beautiful. She's actually taking a nap right now, so I'm not going to go wake her up or anything. She's 10 weeks old, and she's nearly 10 pounds. I'm not sure how long she is because I don't measure that type of stuff. I'd rather care about how much she's gaining weight and making sure she's eating and stuff. She eats kibble, a good brand of kibble, actually 2 brands of kibble, a mixture of 2 foods together, and she gets that twice a day. And we're working on potty training right now, and with me having a physical disability, that's really challenging, but she's been doing okay. Today's been a little rough. Actually, I'm glad you guys don't have smell-o-vision, because there's a poo-poo over in the corner right now that I can't pick up, and help won't be here for a little bit because my mother is taking care of my grandmother and they're at the doctor and stuff. So yeah. And so that's been challenging with me having a physical disability and trying to take care of a puppy and a service dog in training. And as far as training, this has been my best friend. This is my treat pouch and my clicker. I use this as a marker because I can't say the word yes consistently, because I learned that every time you say the word yes, it comes out different to the dog. Like there's different pitches and stuff, and I have a hard time with that. So I spoke to a trainer and they said for me just to use the clicker because it's consistent. It sounds the same every time. And yeah, so every time like she sits, I click and I treat and I say good girl. And I say yes, that's it. But like I praise her with words, but then she knows that she's doing good because of the clicker. So yeah, this has been my best friend. This is a treat pouch from Pet Safe, and I love it. And I've also been working on grooming with her, and I use this brush to groom with her, so because she's little still, so I don't need like a rake or anything like that. So yeah, and as far as her getting along with my other dogs that are already in the house, that's a work in progress. Some days they love each other, and some days they don't.
Good morning, guys. Happy Monday or Tuesday or whenever you're watching at all. And it was sunny, and it was actually, when you weren't in the sun, it was kind of cool. And so Mary and I sat on the side porch, and I edited the vlog, and we sat out there and enjoyed a frozen pizza for lunch. And I think the camera was probably out on the side porch for maybe 2 hours. And literally I'm looking at the camera and it is covered with pollen. The pollen was so thick around here yesterday, and today it is raining, which is most rainy days I'm like, oh, gross. But today I'm like, yes, all that pollen needs to be washed away. But the cool thing is I usually have pretty bad allergies springtime, and my allergies this year really haven't been bad, so I'm thankful for that. I'm making some lunch. I'm gonna have a kale salad, and we did Walmart grocery pickup on Saturday, and Mary ordered a few things, and they were out of plums, and they gave us white nectarines instead. And you can choose like whether you want to decline the substitution or not. I was like, that sounds pretty good, so I think I'm gonna put it in my slice it up and put it in my salad. But Saturday night, after we ended the vlog for that day, we had some eventful happenings just as we were getting ready for bed, and I'll have Mary tell you about that. You know that thing when you don't put something back in the fridge, the place that you normally keep it, and you open the fridge and you stare at the door for like, it seemed like a long time. I was staring at the door looking at the salad dressings, trying to find the French salad dressing, and it was in the place where we keep our sodas. That was weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it there.
Well, good morning. Welcome to another week, and welcome to the unexpected things of life. I was just thinking last week how I haven't coughed up blood. We were laying in bed, I was just getting ready to go to bed, and I felt this rumble. Actually, oh, there it is. We markered on me like where I felt the rumble, and there's a marker on my back as well. But I was laying in bed, felt a rumble in my lung, like in a very specific spot. And we were actually watching a video, and I paused the video because I thought I could hear something weird. And it was my breathing. It was like making a different sound than it usually makes. So I paused the video and I was like, did you hear that? Coughed, like the mucus that was on my tongue. I showed it to Peter, like I was like, because that's usually how it goes when I feel like something's a little bit off. I'll go, and show him what's on my tongue. Like, no. If it was blood, he would have reacted. His face would have changed. And then right then, his face changed. And he was like, okay. And I think that was just his way of being like, okay, this normal night just turned not normal all of a sudden. Okay, so basically what happened was it was pure blood. I fairly often cough up like streaking blood. And if this is all new to you, let me put the pause on the panic button. In cystic fibrosis bodies, this is not uncommon. For different people, it means different things in their body. Quite a few years ago, I started coughing up blood for the first time, and I was actually already on IV antibiotics. And typically, if you see blood in your sputum, like what you cough up, it can mean infection. But since I was already being treated on antibiotics, it was a different team of doctors back then. I was in a different state. But they wanted me to go to the emergency room. And long story, I didn't go that day, but then they contacted me the next day and they were like, we want you to go to the emergency room and just be checked out. I don't remember how it all worked out because I was teaching at a camp at the time. And I remember my mom coming up to camp. I was in college, but I didn't have my phone on me at camp. And she came up and she was like, hey, the team wants you to come in. So I had to leave camp that day and go. I don't remember if we went to the ER or if we were able to get a clinic appointment last minute or what. But long story short, that first lung bleed stopped on its own. Nothing crazy happened. And then I think about once a year for the next couple of years, I would cough up blood, but not like pure blood. It was usually just like whatever I was normally, my lungs were normally coughing up with some streaking and or whatever. Anyway, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, a couple of months ago, I ended up coughing up more blood than I had ever coughed up, and it turned out okay. It stopped on its own, which is key, and I didn't have a huge decline after that. It was just kind of a fluke. And so on Saturday night when this happened again, there was no major triggers for it. It just kind of happened. It was a fluke. So all of that to say,
Go, Hope. Eat. Weirdo. Hope, come. Come, Hope. Are you gonna chew on your bear? Okay. Come. Come get it. Good girl. Here, Hope. Here. Eat. Eat. Yummy. Come on. No? Okay. Sit. Down. Good girl. Wait. 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 Watch me. Hope. Watch me. No, sit. Down. Down. Good girl. You wanna go get it? This is where your food is, you know. Go in your bed. My cousin, ever so kindly, came by to let this little girl out because it's almost it's 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. And she hadn't been let out in a while because I can't physically do it because she doesn't listen, so she wouldn't come back. Oh, it's okay, Sully, it's okay. It's okay, relax. So, I'm gonna, there's 2 old pee stains right there. Actually, that bigger one is from like an hour ago, and that smaller one is from earlier today. And, yeah. And I tried to have paper towels on them, but she kept stealing the paper towel. So it's kind of stinky in here, so I'm gonna use this. It's Nature's Miracle 3-in-1 deodorizer. And having a puppy is so much fun. Yeah.
My mom said if you need anything, just let her know.
Okay.
Do you need anything right now, though?
No, I'm good.
Alright, just making sure.
Thank you. Yep, and then there's another one over here that I want to spray too. Because I don't even think you can see the pea stain anymore. Okay. Perfect. And again, for any of you puppy owners or dog owners, it's Nature's Miracle 3-in-1 deodorizer. Having a puppy is just so much fun. I don't know, this is the part that frustrates me, that I can't take care of her by myself. And, my cousin came over, so that was nice. But can't always rely on people. And, I mean, you can rely on people. My family's great, but, like, schedules and everything is different, so that's hard. And, my mom is still with my grandmother. And let's see where Hope is. And Hope is right there underneath the table. Yeah, that's what she looks like at 10 weeks, guys. I'm gonna zoom in real quick. I mean, she's kind of long.